Nights at Freddy's 2, a sequel that debunks the stereotypes. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to never miss a video. We have daily film content including movie reviews, movie news, and so much more. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button to never miss a video. Nights at Freddy's 2 definitely debunks the stereotypes that sequels are inferior to their predecessors. Director Emma Tammy brings her A-game and saves this franchise from a slow, painful, and public demise. From the jump, this film feels far more competent and coherent, giving us a rather well-balanced narrative, one that at first seems scattered and stagnant, but slowly and blissfully weaves itself together, connecting the dots just right, showing the viewer that the film was never frantic and disarrayed, but running parallel and intertwining story arcs right before our eyes. Now, while the first film in the franchise wasn't particularly well executed, the foundation was strong, leaving plenty of room for growth and improvement, to which this one does, picking up right where the first one left off and running with it, carefully laying down building blocks to build upon the foundation, to establish a well-structured origin and base for the lore. All the while, the film is so well paced that even in moments before the dots are connected and everything comes full circle, the film does its job in entertaining and fun. Although the film is far from flawless or even greatness. Even though the film is better than the first by a landslide, that doesn't really mean much, considering. There are still a decent amount of problems with this film, starting with the most unforgivable problem, Freddie Carter's performance as Michael, the night security guard at the original Freddy's. Not to be mistaken with Josh Hutcherson's character, Mike, who was the security guard at the Freddy's franchise location in the first film. The fact that they're both named Mike or Michael, which really is the same thing, doesn't make sense and is less catchy and interesting and clever, which is what they were trying to be. Clever, which they weren't. While it's not the only problem with the film, his over-the-top and lack of range with his performance comes off as too tongue-in-cheek for the film's tone. There are some issues with story structure and timing of events, although all are forgiven given the film's style and grace. Overall, the film works for what it is. The PG-13 rating does negatively affect the film as a whole. I feel the film would have been better benefited from a R-rated style horror film. This is the same problem that I and many had with the first film as well. With that being said, I still find this one to be more entertaining, interesting, and coherent than the first. This one really finds its footing and voice as a franchise. I have no doubt that there will be a third, or that the third will be a crisper and more fine-tuned film. Have you saw Five Nights at Freddy's 2? What are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know.